Part 20 of Travels in Lancashire. Written with a slate pencil on a stone on the side of the mountain of Black Combe, and view from the top of Black Combe, by William Wordsworth. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Written with a slate pencil on a stone on the side of the mountain of Black Combe. The circumstance alluded to at the conclusion of these verses was told me by Dr. Satterthwaite, who was incumbent of Bootle, a small town at the foot of Black Combe. He had the particulars from one of the engineers who was employed in making trigonometrical surveys of that region. Stay, bold adventurer! Rest awhile thy limbs on this commodious seat, for much remains of hard ascent before thou reach the top of this huge eminence. From blackness named, and to far travelled storms of sea and land, a favourite spot of tournament and war. But thee may no such boisterous visitants molest. May gentle breezes fan thy brow, and neither cloud conceal, nor misty air bedim, the grand terraqueous spectacle, from centre to circumference unveiled. Know, if thou grudge not to prolong thy rest, that on the summit whither thou art bound, a geographic labourer pitched his tent, with books supplied and instruments of art, to measure height and distance. Lonely task, week after week pursued. To him was given full many a glimpse, but sparingly bestowed on timid man, of nature's processes upon the exalted hills. He made report that once, while there he plied his studious work within that canvas dwelling, colours, lines, and the whole surface of the outspread map became invisible, for all around had darkness fallen, unthreatened, unproclaimed, as if the golden day itself had been extinguished in a moment. Total gloom, in which he sate alone, with unclosed eyes, upon the blinded mountain's silent top. View from the top of Black Combe. Mrs. Wordsworth and I, as mentioned in the epistle to Sir G. Beaumont, lived some time under its shadow. This height a ministering angel might select, for from the summit of Black Combe, dread name, derived from clouds and storms, the amplest range of unobstructed prospect may be seen that British ground commands. Low dusky tracts, where Trent is nursed far southward, Cambrian hills to the south-west, a multitudinous show, and in a line of eyesight linked with these, the hoary peaks of Scotland that give birth to Teviot stream, to Annan, Tweed, and Clyde, crowding the quarter whence the sun comes forth, gigantic mountains rough with crags, beneath, right at the Imperial Station's western base, main ocean breaking audibly, and stretched far into silent regions blue and pale, and visibly engirding Mona's Isle, that as we left the plain, before our sight stood like a lofty mount, uplifting slowly, above the convex of the watery globe, into clear view the cultured fields that streak her habitable shores, but now appears a dwindled object, and submits to lie at the spectator's feet. Yon Asia ridge, is it a perishable cloud? Or there do we behold the line of Erin's coast, land sometimes by the roving shepherd swain, like the bright confines of another world, not doubtfully perceived. Look homeward now. In depth, in height, in circuit, how serene the spectacle, how pure, of nature's works in earth and air and earth-embracing sea, a revelation infinite it seems, display august of man's inheritance, of Britain's calm felicity and power. End of Part 20. End of Travels in Lancashire